So when I was in high school, my youth group went to a big ranch camp kind of place, and they had a youth group games. And at this youth group games, they basically had all kinds of different sports. And I was on a team with a bunch of my friends from my youth group, and we played basketball, and we played football, and my youth group was winning. And so we came down to the last event, and the last event was a 2-mile run in 4 segments. And my team had 3 cross-country runners on it, and we were like, look, we're gonna win this, we're gonna win it all. And they said, but the problem is we need a 4th leg. And no one was really a runner, and at that point I played a lot of basketball, so I thought, well, I could run. And they said, well, why don't you run the first leg so that we, make sure that we can make up for whatever's going on there. And I said, fine. So I don't run long distances. I'm really good at basketball, running back and forth, fine, get it, but long distance is not really my thing. So I lined up at the starting line, they blew the horn, and I started off running. And this was a path through the woods, so you ran down a road for a ways, then went into the woods and ran around the back of the woods and kind of came out the other side on this basically huge ranch farm type place. And I took off running, and I ran fast because I'm used to running fast when I play basketball. And I am way out in front of everyone else. And I mean like way behind me. And they are just taking their time. And I'm like, you guys are gonna lose. And about, I don't know, maybe about 1,000 yards in, it started hitting me that I couldn't breathe. And I was running, but I wasn't going as fast as I was before. And the first guy passed me and I went, oh no. And we were into the woods, and the second guy passed me, and I went, shoot, and the third and the fourth, and then the last team passed me, and I am barely able to breathe. I am walking at this point. I mean, at one point I thought about let's just lay down on the ground and stop, and my team will probably win because we got the points, and I don't want to keep going. And I could see my youth pastor at that first marker yelling at me, come on, you gotta finish. And my teammate was up there yelling the same thing. Come on, just keep walking, just keep moving. You gotta get here. And I got there last. So cocky, thought I was gonna win. Got there last, and I could barely see the last person in front of me. And I walked out of those woods so discouraged, so down, because I thought, we lost because of me, because I didn't pace myself, because I didn't know how to run this space. And so we walked out of the woods and stood at the finish line, my head down, feeling horrible. And I looked up at the edge of the woods, and the first runner came out, and it was my teammate. And my 3 teammates had made up not only being last, but passed everyone else in the woods and came out first, and we won. And they came over to me afterward and said, you did an awesome job. And I said, no, I didn't. And they said, you don't understand. All that mattered was that you finished your leg. You got to the end, and we could take it from there, and we can help you, and we can get to the next step. Sometimes as leaders, we think, you know what? I can do this and I can run fast, and we do, and we don't pace ourselves. And as you get close to the end of the year, I want you to know that sometimes all you need to do is see the finish line and keep going. Whether that's walking or crawling, keep moving. Because when you get to the finish line, know that God is proud of you. Finish strong.